And just like that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to Danganronpa, Happy Havoc. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist. I take a video, I take a commentary. Last left off, we were doing our or it's not really a cross-examination, I forgot what these are called. We're having a class trial, if you will. So, everything we found in your room, the blueprints, the soup pots, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit. I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy! Hiro, why? Why did you kill them? No, just hold on a second! Compelling evidence that Hiro's the killer. Is that really true? The compelling everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the soup parts, they are all proof enough. Alright, so our truth bullets are Robo Justice costume, Hiro's message, Robo Justice blueprints. Okay, so let's look at everything. So we have the blueprints. These are the blueprints of Robo Justice, which were found in Yasuhiro's room. Robo Justice costume. No one but Yasuhiro could have possibly fit into the costume. In addition, anyone wearing it would not be able to see their feet or bend at the waist more than 90 degrees. Message. Meet in the dining hall is all it says. Handwriting is remarkably neat and clear. Alright, so, message. Let's go ahead and fast forward if you don't mind. If you don't mind, in your room, your blueprints, let's go ahead and use this, right? Ikeyari! Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints? What do you mean? Well, take a look at this. It's a note that Hiro wrote asking everyone to meet up after Ultra Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints, there's no way you could think the same person made both of them. Unless that person made it a point to disguise the handwriting. No, the differences are bigger than that, I think. Come on, I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway. He does have a point. So, Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit? And he's not the only one. I think Hiro is innocent as well. What? Then who was in that Robo Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit? The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was. Eh? And of course he passed it off to me. Seriously. Oh, okay, let's go to C real quick. Over this. And of course he passed it off to me. So who is in the Robo Justice suit? The suspicious individual in question, the one that must have done it, been in the suit. The Illuminati! He not... Well, it had to have been him, but... The Illuminati. Got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else who it could have been. Obviously he's the one in the particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit. So, then there is no doubt Hiro is a prime suspect. That doesn't make any sense! You just said Hiro didn't do it! It makes perfect sense. Hiro is a suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit. So what you're saying is... That's right, the culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo Justice suit. What? Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? Do you have a reason? Yeah, you do have a reason, yes? Of course, but before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first, so let's get that out of the way. Hey, stop trying to boss us around! All things have a proper order. So what is it? We need to be clear. What needs to be clarified? We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his course was moved using certain particular items. Let's go ahead and save. I like saving after each whatchamacallit. I was a little confused on that one, cause like, I didn't know if it was a trick question or not. Makoto, can you tell us what they were? The things that were used to move Taka's body. They must have been. Okay, so we can. I wonder if this is a double thing. The repository dolly and the blue tarp. Let's use the dolly first. Got it. There's still one more thing. The thing. Okay, so we need to use both. Okay, so we use the dolly and the tarp. Got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right? What's with the attitude? So let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room. equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't have any bloodstains while they were moving it. Okay, that explains the tarp and the Okay, that explains the tarp and the dolly? Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly. In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body, am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken? Huh? Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it and had made its way to the equipment room. It's not possible that it was in the repository all along, you simply didn't realize it. She's made an objection. How do you respond? Objection! There's no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway. We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you. Hey! Hey! I can't say that I've single-handedly solved every case because really I haven't. Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I could change your mind. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. A new element has been added to the bullet time battle. Would you like to hear more? Oh yes, absolutely. What are you gonna do this time? Let's talk about reloading. Starting with the next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. Oh boy. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Oh, we're doing a bullet time battle already. I mean, I realize that, but okay. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see the ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But from now on, just locking on and pressing the Y won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you one bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the X button. Okay, hold on, let me look at this again. Let's look at the transcript. Just to make sure that I understand this perfectly. So, starting the next bullet, we're gonna add one more ingredient on the tempo marker. You'll see an ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy the opponent. Now, I'm just locking on and pressing Y, and pressing the Y button won't be enough to handle. Now, it'll cost you one bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the X button. Okay. Just like locking on, you have to press the X button in time with the tempo marker. Oh no! Like locking on, you have to press the X button in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember the X button now has a function along with the A and Y buttons. You will automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to 0, you want to reload at all. In which case, you can ignore everything I just said. Okay. Well then, good luck and have fun! Hope it's time for me to make a bunch of mistakes because I think I got it, but I think I don't get it, if you get my drift, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Okay. Whoop. 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 I can do this to the... Okay. Oh, reload. Oh, okay, I forgot. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, right. Whoop. 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 Two. Okay, shoot. Okay, I understand now. Okay. Reload. Okay, shoot. Okay, no, okay, this is really messing me up, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I got it now. Okay. Reload, shoot. Look, oh my goodness. Okay, this is gonna take some time. Reload. Look, shoot, man. Why are you shooting so slow? I do not understand. Shoot. Reload. Shoot. I am about to die. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, reload. Shoot. Okay, shoot. Reload. Okay, reload. Shoot. Jeez. Why am I missing? Oh, I don't have any bullets. I can't even load. Okay. I'm about to die, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I failed that miserably. I understand now, though. Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Have we already come to the end of the debate? Well, then class trials officiate are announced and reveal who's the Blacken. And I want to, I made note of this in text annotation, but no one seemed to really care. That. It would appear that one of the most votes is Makoto! I don't understand! However, Makoto is not the black and too bad! Looks like the real killer gets the graduate. Congratulations! I don't understand. Like, why is it always us? What do you say? Want to give it another shot? Yes, please. I can't give up now! Alright, we have 5. Let's go. So yeah, no, I got it. I got it now. It's just gonna take some getting used to. Alright, so we have to remain calm and, you know, keep calm and do the bullet time battle. Man, stupid bullets. Okay, shoot, boo, shoot, boo, reload. Oh, we have to, yeah, that's right, we have to, 1, shoot, reload, 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 1, shoot, 1, shoot, 1, shoot, reload, 1, shoot, 1, shoot, reload, 1, shoot, reload, shoot, reload, 1, shoot, 1, shoot, reload, 1, shoot, 1, okay, 1, shoot, reload, 1. I am getting destroyed right now. Oh, wait a minute, how do I activate fever time? Reload, I need to reload, 1, shoot, 1, shoot, reload, 1, shoot, reload, 1, shoot. Okay. There we go. Final strike. There we go. Are you absolutely positive the dolly was shot in the equipment room when we found Takabari? Igiyari! I feel like we're gonna at some point we're gonna have to like choose our we're gonna get like more than one bullet. If you're asking for proof that the dolly was moved, I have it right here. Okay, let me go ahead and save. That is annoying. I don't like having to do that. That just makes everything so much more complicated. If you're asking for proof that dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched up Dolly when Dolly's will tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was moved to use Taka's body. Moved to use Taka's body. Jesus, let's really hate me that much? No, we're best friends. Okay. Well, anyway, that was just something that we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject. Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Cause if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it? I'm not sure that really matters. I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body is transported, it would become immediately obvious. If you look at how the body was moved, it will become clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? Isn't the difference is so obvious, or so they say? It should be pretty obvious, I think. So, what we're going to need is the costume. The costume is what we're going to need as our proof, I believe. Alright, we got that. Make sure let's have the... As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct? Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp. Then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right? Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle. Well, yeah, but even without a handle, you'd have to do it, all you have to do is bend over. Then you can push the dolly, no problem. So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository. If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit. Sorry, I don't think I realized anything, because you're stupid. The dolly was used to move Taka's body, that much I'm sure of. But would the person inside the suit have been able to push the dolly? Yeah, so let's go ahead and load up the Robo Justice costume. The culprit loaded in the dolly, doesn't have a handle. Does the leader just bend over? Here we go. Igiyari! Igiyari! I said it too early. Break. You're absolutely right that you could push it all without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that? What do you mean? Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together, remember? I'm blind as a bat in here, I can't see my feet at all, I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me! And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight. When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that? Now that you mention it, yeah. It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over. Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet? When you can't even see your feet, do you really think someone could kick the dolly all that way? Yeah, it'd be totally impossible, not that I can say for sure myself. On top of that, if you're wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp. Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking out the suit when you're ready to move the body? There's absolutely no chance, but the costume was taken off just to move the body because you can't take it off by yourself. Got it! Oh my god, my hearts are so terrible because of the stupid bullet time. I don't think taking off the suit was an option if you remember. I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing! There's a glass on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help. Then, excuse me, you really can't take it off by yourself. Hito wasn't just making it up. Of course I wasn't making it up! If he could have gotten off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect him. Yeah, that's right! So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly. To be clear, whoever did move that body, it couldn't have been Hito in the robot suit, correct? Let's go ahead and save, actually. I don't know. Might as well. Those stupid bullet time events are really making me really paranoid because those really messed me up. Whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hito in the robot suit, correct? No, wait, just a second if you please. Have you forgotten about the pictures that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Ifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice. If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Ifumi said? How did you get hurt? That guy hit me! What guy? Robo Justice! That's what I decided to call him just now! So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt. Yeah, that's gotta be right! Hold on a second! It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle. Perhaps, but where do we go from here? First, what we do is we get a drink of water. Perhaps, but where do we go from here? Let's review this series of unfortunate events, Lemony Snicket, from the beginning. Maybe we'll cover something new. Pah! What a pain in the ass! I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, If this is what it takes, we have to do it. Let's see. Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down. All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we can start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall: Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone else. That was around 8 AM. And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing. Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to Makoto to get Makoto and me. It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailants. I knew it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7. That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. Awkward pause, see you guys in the next episode.